You guys hear me okay? Good morning, African Violet. Good morning, Cat Eyes. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Chicago BBW, can y'all hear me? Okay, cool. Oh, y'all. That girl, good morning. Waiting for my trainer. Okay, yeah, I'm having a hell of a. I picked this load up yesterday, and it's been hellish. Not the load itself, but the journey. Let's see where y'all at this morning. So you're waiting for a trainer. Are they backed up on trainers at rail? I ain't gonna be on here long because I am exhausted. I have to make up my bed. I still haven't. Just put everything on the truck yesterday. That from my little reset, and he kind of gave me. It wouldn't have been. I don't like loads where you have like, okay, I'm supposed to be there in the day, in the same day, because if something happens, it's drama. What did it say? Hold on. Journey makes use. Now I have to transfer CDL to home state, and then they find me one. Oh, okay. Okay, so they do like Prime then. If you're training in that state, you have to get your CDL there. Prime, because Prime, that's how Prime I think does theirs. That if you're going to their school, you have to get your CDL in Missouri, unless you already have a CDL and you're just like maybe doing a refresher or whatever. From what I understood from D Boy Stance. Yeah, if I wasn't fluffy, that's probably where I would be is at Prime. I'll be honest. I would be at Prime. I like their women's how proactive they are with females. Their women's programs seem to be. I met one of their people on their women's board and over the road, and she gave me her information. Only reason I didn't do it is because, like I said, I'm concerned weight wise and with that fracture that I wouldn't be able to pass their DOT, their physical, because it's not just a standard physical. They have you do aerobics. Sorry, y'all, my leg is itching. I have my compression socks on, and my legs are itching. Okay. Whew, I'll tell y'all what's going on here in a minute. All right, no problem. You can watch this later whenever. I'm just going to talk about this crazy ass thing because I'm here in Oklahoma, and I think it's all the flooding that happened that got me all jacked up. So I routed the trip. Quickest route, I should have been in there at the end of my hours today. Hey Nikki, what's up? I was gonna call you. Are you off today? Are you working? And I think Les Truck is trying to get in touch with me too. I got to get in touch with her. Nikki, are you off today? Or are you working? And if you are, do you have your headset? Because I may call you before I go to bed. I got to make up my bed, so I might call you while I'm making up my bunk. I washed all the laundry and stuff. Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh, y'all, I'll show you what I got. I did get this. I love ice, and I got this at Walmart. I don't know if it's really true, but it says 80 hours cold, and it's a Bubba. Let's look, because I got this when I fueled the truck before leaving Lubbock. Well, not bad. I filled it up with ice. I don't know what I don't know what Waya means. You know I'm old, youngster. Oh, I don't know what Waya means, homie. Okay, I'll call you then. All right, cool. Um, so real quick, everybody, and then I'm like I said, I ain't gonna be on here too long. So I picked this load up at Tyson Amarillo, my typical Tyson. I'm taking it to another Tyson in Kansas. What should have been a trip that should take, it was like 400, 500 miles, whatever. I got out of Texas, everything was smooth. Hit Oklahoma, everything was smooth. Get on to, I think it's Oklahoma State Route 50, and it's supposed to connect me to 64 and drop me down 50. So the way I was being routed, it was gonna route me, and I would have been there like in no time at all. Only had like 3 hours and some change left to get to the location, and I had like a couple of, I think an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours left um, at the end if I would have, used that time. Get to U.S. Highway 64, and the crap is shut down. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. So I have to circle up into this little, it wasn't really a truck stop, but they had enough room to pull a truck in. Figure out what's going on. Hit my GPS telling it to detour, and the detour sign they had showed going back the way I came. You got to be kidding me. So I had to go 26 miles back the way I came to go down some other, was it state highway again? Might have been another state highway or U.S. highway, I can't remember. To then drop me to a state highway 14, and that highway then connected me back to 64. And then you can see that, I guess, from 64, from 1464 all the way up to probably 5064, that's all blocked off. And I'm presuming flooding because I've gone past a lot of water, and probably due to that storm they had. There's been a lot of water and a lot of signs that said possible water on roadway. So and then I got detoured around, even because there was another route I was supposed to take that would have lessened my time, but I even got detours on that craziness too. So hold on here, let me go to sleeper. So now I'm going into my sleeper berth. I had to go back here and make up my bed. I'm gonna pass out. Thank God I had gotten like a pre-made salad, so I had like some chicken salad and some tabbouleh. But I'm done. I'm in Alva, Oklahoma, ALVA, Oklahoma. I was gonna stop in another little city, and then I saw this is as far as I could probably get. The next closest stop was gonna put me, I would have been over hours, and I just wasn't gonna push that envelope. Oklahoma cops can probably be funny, and the other one would have got me into Kansas. But again, I would have been over. With the route I was going and how many detours I was hitting just to get to where I'm at. I was like, I can't guarantee that I'll be there in 2 hours to this truck stop. It might be, and it was showing me like 2 hours and 20 minutes, and I didn't have that. But I'm figuring shit by the time, and I'm getting tired too. By the time I detoured, just to try to get to the truck stop in Kansas with 2 hours on my clock, I was gonna be over hours. And what could be 2 hours could be, 3, 4 hours. So, because I have detoured just to get here, I've been just following a detour all the way here. And roads that should get me somewhere quicker are all cut off there. So right now I'm in Alva, Oklahoma, and it's this little Love's. I don't think it's a True Love's. I don't think it's like a True Love's truck stop because when I looked up spaces, it didn't really say anything about spaces. But right now I'm looking, and it doesn't even have a diesel aisle. So I'll show y'all what I'm working with. So see, it doesn't even have a diesel aisle. All it's got is parking. So I don't think this is a True Love's. And then there was a little truck stop it mentioned down the road. There's a Walmart that way, and there's a little bitty hole in the wall truck stop down the road. But it didn't have a lot of trucks, so I wasn't comfortable really parking there because I wasn't sure if it's really. Because when I looked it up online, it really didn't give a lot of active details about it. So I just came to this Love's when I saw that the Love's had trucks. I went to Walmart at first, and Walmart had signs up like no overnight parking, and I didn't see no trucks in the parking lot. I did see like an RV, but I didn't see any trucks, so I went ahead and used it in the parking lot and came back here to this Love's. It's good enough. I got food on the truck. I just want a place to park and sleep without drama. So at least where I'm at, I can get in and out of here. And then I sent them a message telling them, and they should already know. I don't even know. I mean, he should already know there's going to be problems because of the weather, because they've had a lot of flooding based on the storms in Oklahoma, this Midwest area, this Oklahoma, parts of Texas. Um, I don't know about Kansas, but there's been several places there's been flooding. So I will get there later. It's gonna be probably later today. Once I wake up, I'll get it in there. But I'm taking my black behind the bed. I'm done. Got to go back here. My bunk is a hot ass mess because I got all my laundry on there, groceries, accessories that I haven't put up. And one, because I thought he told me, oh, I give out all my loads for Wednesday. And then all of a sudden he told me, I have a load for you on Wednesday. And I thought I was going to be leaving till Thursday. So I was actually going to come to the truck yesterday, afternoon, evening. I get the bunk made up and get everything ready to go. And then next thing I know, he gave me a load. So it is what it is. Um, and then I got another load. I got to pick up something that I'm delivering and picking up at the same place in Kansas. So I have to see how all this is gonna work because this is a hot ass mess. But one load, I think the load I'm picking up in Kansas, that load picks up on the 31st. So we'll get this in and pick the other one up about the same damn time. It's just a hot ass mess. And I had to put everything on the people net because I don't have any signal on the other phone and they're not getting this phone number. No, they're not. Because this is my personal phone. That phone is for everything else. You feel me? Anyway, how everybody doing in here? I don't know who all still left in here. Everybody at work. Everybody have a good Memorial Day. Like I said, I ain't gonna be here long, and then I'm gonna go take my black butt to sleep. I'm done. I'm toasty. Oh, I was gonna talk about something else too. There's something else somebody had sent me. Oh, somebody sent me some information. And somebody has some questions for me. Trucker bill questions. Okay. So I'm gonna say this to everybody. I not only have access to Bill, I have another gentleman by the name of Jose. And Nikki's had the pleasure of both talking to Bill and Jose. And I think Nikki may or may, if she's still on here, I think both of them offer some really good advice. They're very, uh, Bill's kind of get riled up, but he, just like when I did the interview, he will listen and then I believe make decently sound decisions. Jose is very logical. But he's so Bill's been driving for 42 years plus, and Jose's thank you, Nikki, and Jose's been driving for 21 years plus. Jose and Bill both are veterans. And Jose also did law enforcement for a while before coming into trucking, and he was a restaurant owner. So you got somebody who's got some business sense, logical, um, and so I think, if you guys have questions, and I know someone hit me up in the background, I don't give names unless they give me, if I feel comfortable that they're okay with that. But me and this person haven't really talked on the phone yet, but they hit me up in the background and they say, hey, I need some trucker bill advice. If you have those kind of situations, you will have to get in touch with me. You can reach me through the Facebook page, and you'll have to link on there and send me a private message. I will give you probably the other phone number. Not this phone number until I get to know you. You don't get this phone number. I'm not trying to be mean. I just, in case the person is crazy, I'm just keeping it RAL. But if I find out you're a feasible individual and, you got a legitimate issue, then no, there's never a problem. Bill is very willing to help anybody in trucking, as y'all could hear. Jose is exactly the same way. I just want to make sure that I'm not connecting them with somebody who's a nutty box. And I'm not saying because I'm starting as the growth of the channel's happening, I'm starting to get people who are special. So, they'll put special stuff on there and say special stuff, and folks gonna do what they're gonna do. But I want to make sure that if we get you the help, that you're not, I'm not dragging Bill and Jose into some crazy conversation. So I'll talk to you first, and then we'll go from there and see what's going on, and then get you on there. And usually I'll sit on the phone with them. If you want some advice from me, I'll try to give it to you. I've only got 5 years, no, 6 years, 6 years coming in, 6 years in, but I'm pretty logical on a lot of things. But if it's something, for me, a lot of times, sometimes if it's something bigger or something where you need a person with that kind of tenure, then I call one of those two. And if usually I call Bill first, Bill not available, then I call Jose. Jose currently works for UPS Truckload, so sometimes he's out. Bill is up during the day. Jose drives at night. So I've got them at two different hours that I can reach him. And then Jose is also normally Monday through Friday, so he's off on the weekends. And happy birthday to Jose. He just had a birthday yesterday. Yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yesterday, the day before yesterday. Trying to think what else. There was something else I wanted to cover, and I can't remember what it was. Can't wait, guys. I can't remember what it was. That's how tired I am. Oh, I ordered a camera. It's GoPro-ish. It's an Amazon reviewed camera similar to the GoPro, and I guess it had really good reviews. So I'm gonna try it. It didn't cost me GoPro money, but it cost me about the half the price of GoPro money. So I'm gonna give it a whirl, see if it's any good. If it is, then I'll go ahead and be starting to do road views and then edit those on the computer and have those here on the computer and kind of try to up the how we're working with it with the system. And I've always wanted to do road views. I think that's one of my favorite things. I used to watch with Ali Knight, and there's another one, Ellie O'Dare, I think is the name, and I like their road views. So I don't go all over the U.S., but there's places that I do go that are gorgeous. And if I know I'm going into them, then I'll go ahead and activate that camera. Eventually, I want to get what do you call the ones? The drones. I don't have one yet, but I do want to get one eventually. But yeah, we'll start with the road views camera, and it'll be called. I think I'm gonna call the series from the driver's seat, because I'm gonna probably post the camera up over there, and when I'm driving, you guys will get whatever views from there. Unfortunately, it's gonna be inside, so it might be some bugs on the window, but we'll see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, guys. Is there anything else? I know I'm tired as hell right now. I can't think of anything else. And I got some. Do I have any grumpy stories? I always have grumpy stories. Um, yeah, I don't have anything right now. I'm gonna pass the hell out. Anyway, Nikki, I might give you a call here in a minute. And then that's my. I'm gonna turn the truck off and get the AP running in the back. But I'm getting ready to pass the hell out. I gotta make this bed, and I really am tired. I also got some food I gotta put up, but I gotta do with that. I got and I said the thing when you guys have the truck, if you have a refrigerator, sometimes when you come on the truck and you need to organize stuff, get one of those insulated bags. And I got Walmart had a real nice one for $5. So that's what I have right now. And I had some frozen bottles of water, and I froze some other stuff, and I just put it in there. So I've actually driven, and I have to put that up, but at least it's in an insulated bag with frozen material, so to keep it nice and cold. And I just got to go in here and organize the refrigerator and put it in. But yeah. I can't think of anything else, people. Can't think of anything else. Anyway, two and two. Be blessed. I'll be back on later. I don't know if it'll be today, but it might be tomorrow. But I'm getting ready to go make this bed up. And Nikki, I'll probably call you.